We got to start off today with sad news, man. Roger Allers, co-director of The Lion King. One of the writers, he wrote the story for Disney's Aladdin. He wrote the story for Beauty and the Beast. I think he did the story for Emperor's New Clothes or Emperor's New Groove. Emperor's New Groove. I had a chance to meet this gentleman. He passed away at the age of 76. They said they didn't say the specific cause, but after a short battle with an illness. I had the distinct pleasure of meeting Roger Allers one time when they were getting ready to do the re-release of Lion King. Remember this? Maybe about 10 years ago, maybe a little bit more. And they had me and about 4 or 5 other guys actually go down to Disney Animation Studios. And they showed us what they were doing to bring it back to theaters. And I had a chance to hang out with him, and he showed me different ways they used animation styles. Same day I got to interview Guillaume, the original voice of Rafiki. That was awesome. Getting to talk to Benson was pretty cool. Many of you won't understand the Benson reference.
Benson.
That's
wow.
That's going to be a little bit outside of the reach of some people watching this. But I mean, he couldn't have been a nicer guy. I mean, and it's just, he's one of those names that, like, without him, we don't get Aladdin. We don't get Beauty and the Beast. We don't get Lion King. I mean, it's just, what a loss to the world of animation. Anyway, Roger Allers passes away at the age of 76. Rob, you look back on his, I mean, without any doubt, Hall of Fame career, first ballot Hall of Fame career. That maybe a lot of people didn't remember his name or know his name, but what do you think of when you think of him and his
Well,
films?
I too interviewed him. He's in my Tron documentary, and he was one of the
right.
Yeah, and he was one of the people that Steven Lisberger.
He did some of the original concept art and everything for Tron.
Yeah, he was on there, and he talked about how Lisberger Studios, Steven Lisberger and Lisberger Studios, started this crazy animation company in Boston in the 70s. And they were doing television commercials. I mean, they were just like, it's funny, they talk about having, Lisberger said, there was like 6 of us, meaning like 6 people. And they ended up selling the Animal Olympics to ABC, to Don Ohlmeyer, and Roger Allers worked on that. And then we boycotted the 1980 Olympics, so half their movie got canceled. And then they went on and worked on Tron. And so I interviewed him for a long time. Like, I think it was like a 2-hour interview or something. And he was such a kind man. He had such a wonderful disposition about him, and he was a great storyteller. You can see him in the documentary. It's on the 4K that was released, or you can see it on YouTube, The Making of Tron. But he was a lifelong animation visionary, and to have Lion King, he co-directed Lion King. I mean, look at how that changed. Who would have thought, if you'd asked him, would you ever have thought your animated movie would turn into a Broadway show, directed by Julie Taymor? I mean, he really was, not just with the things that you mentioned, but for 40 years, more than that, he was right there with how Disney came back from the brink. And what a wonderful man. And he lived a great life, and we've got a lot of great work of his.
And what iconic, legendary portfolio he leaves behind for all of us to continue to enjoy and watch probably every single year. Guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? When you think about the films that he left for us, what are the ones that are going to stand out to you the most? Obviously, as one of the co-directors of the original Lion King, still my all-time favorite animated movie. Whatever you guys feel, jump down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.